Everyone's having a wonderful day. I'm going to go ahead and pot up all the uh, my new plants besides my Hoya carrii. If you didn't watch my previous video, I did an unboxing for this plant in a Sansevieria that I'm going to pot up, and a plant unboxing and a plant haul for all the plants together. I'm going to go ahead today and do the planting. I'm going to plant these ones up. I'm hoping you can see everything. Making sure. Let's see. The lighting isn't the best, but hopefully you can see what I'm doing. This is as comfortable as I can be to get this stuff done. So if you can, if you can't, hopefully you just understand, listen to what I'm doing then if you can't see. But so I'm going to do the Philodendron Burls Mark. I'm going to do that first. So also in the previous video, I showed all the stuff that I have. It's a mixture of orchid bark. That's how it, let's see if I can turn it and show you without. It looks like that. I'll show you when I get to potting it up, but I just don't want to move anything right now because I have everything situated. It's a mixture of espoma, soil. I want to say I put like a handful of everything. Some sand, not a little bit, maybe a half a cup of sand, maybe a cup of espoma organic soil. I bought some cactus mix, which it has a bunch of good stuff in it, pumice and charcoal and a bunch of different things mixed in with it. And then I added some orchid bark and some perlite. So it's really an airy mix. So I'm gonna plant her in, and so I can get her nice and airy and stuff. So, and then I have this. It's a trellis I broke in half. I had two of these, and I've been getting a lot of use. It was a huge one, and let's see, that's about as big as it is. I had broke it up in, I want to say, about 4 pieces, and I've been using it for everything. So I'm going to put this in the middle of her. So I've never used rooting hormone. I always use cinnamon. So today I'm going to go ahead and try it. My friend Suzette's garden, she uses rooting hormone. I learned about this plant through her. So my YouTube friend, she's a sweetheart. So I'm going to go ahead and start using it. And I just think rooting, it's time to stop just being, old-fashioned. The cinnamon, I think, works good, but I'm going to try. I always like trying stuff, so I'm going to go ahead and try. This is just, I got this at Walmart for like $5, the Garden Safe Take Rooting Hormone. So here goes nothing. Something. So I'm going to get the soil in here. Yeah, I'm using my hands. So let's see. Get that in here. Be gentle with her. So yeah, if you haven't seen the previous video, go ahead and watch that. You'll see the unboxing, see where I got it and whatnot. I just don't want to be repeating myself about all that stuff because I'm just potting this stuff up now. And this may be a long video because I have 3 plants I need to pot. So if you don't like long videos and don't want to hear nobody talking about plants or anything else, then maybe you shouldn't be watching YouTube videos for about plants. Just go on Pinterest. I know they have a bunch of beautiful pictures, or Instagram, whatever. I don't even have an Instagram. I need to get one, but that's where you can see pictures of flowers, of plants. I'm sorry if you don't like listening to people talk about plants. Then you might just be a picture person. So there's some soil in here that I'm going to use because this is what she potted it in. Let me put this in here now. So this is Bonide Systemic Insect Control. So I put that under the roots. This is what I use for while I'm potting plants up, just as a preventive measure. It only lasts for so long, so you do have to treat your plants within a few months, but I try to take as many precautions as possible. So see, she has a little bit of soil in here with her, so I don't want to mess with it too much. Her roots look okay. This is kind of stringy. Oh boy. I sure hope her roots aren't rotted out. Get another bucket to put this stuff in. Just a sec. Okay, so I don't want to mix it up. I don't know what to expect, but I hope these roots aren't ruined. These be healthy roots. Don't like to complain, but I only spent $6, but still $6 is $6, and I had to pay for shipping, so. I see white. Okay, so maybe those were just some, I don't know what that was, but the roots are looking a little bit intact, I guess. They're not as long as I want them to be, but I'm gonna put the root hormone on it, so they do have roots, so I can say that. And there's a lot of new growth coming in also, so. Okay. So let me get this root hormone stuff. I think I'm gonna put some in here. I don't know if that was a root or what. Something pulled off, but it's squishy, so these roots don't feel squishy. Yeah, these feel okay. And there's the cut she made, so because I don't want to be double dipping with other plants and doing all that. I'll just put it in this cup for now. So far, so good, I guess. We'll see. But the roots, they're not as healthy looking as I expected, but I mean, they are good. They're not bad. They don't look that bad, at least. So I know the ones that I saw previously, I know Suzette's had some pretty healthy roots, and someone else I watched had it. So, but this is cool with me. It looks like. Let's see. I do not know how to use this, but to use it, I'll just put it on the stem here so that don't rot out. I think that's how I'm supposed to do it. Yeah, that was rotted. Something had rotted out, but these look like rhizomes. Almost, I want to say. I know this has antifungal in it, so okay, I hope I did that right. I kind of talk to myself while I'm potting, so once again, if you don't like, you could always turn the volume down if you just want to watch, but I talk while I'm potting stuff up, so. I wear my glasses. I really don't wear glasses, but I wear these. Believe it or not, there's some Dollar Tree glasses. This is the funniest thing, but I actually wear these to like when I'm doing planning and stuff because I can see they're almost like bifocals. They're my magnifying glasses for me. So yeah, that's a little TMI, but yeah. Let's see. Let's get you in here. You're too far down in, but I hope I'm doing this right. But yeah, it's good if you got 20/20 vision, good for you because man, I want to see any kind of bugs, any type of anything. So I don't want to bury too much in there. Start finding stuff I always try to get it in the middle, but then it ends up not being in the middle. The struggle's real, but and this is a 5 inch, 5.5 inch pot that I'm putting her in, which probably should have put her in a lower pot than this, but she still does have some roots in here, so and she's gonna be pretty big, so I'm gonna just let's see. She has rhizome roots too, so I know the baby one I have is a slow grower. I don't know, it's a baby, so but I have her in the same size pot, but I probably should have put her in like a 4 inch pot, but I have the cup also for the dang soil. And there's rooting hormone stuff in there, so now I gotta be a little ghetto about this. Let's see. And it's like always. Okay. So that's really what the soil looks like. It's a good mixture of stuff. Whatever I have left, I'm gonna actually use for my Sansevieritas. Okay, got her in here. Now I need to get this thing in here so I can stake her in. Oh, I made a mess. But if you scared of messes, potting and doing all that stuff, you got a job ahead of you because it comes with the territory, unfortunately. Gotta get your hands dirty. Hope this turned out okay. Not, I'll end up pulling her out the pot and redoing it all over again, but I have done that with several of my plants. Alright, let's see. We're gonna get you in here, sweetie. Almost done, and then I'm gonna get you situated. You came from Florida, so welcome to California, young lady. Alright, let's see. This stuff's like a powder, so I like to do it in between the roots. I mean, in the middle of the pot, under the roots, and on top. The on top is for gnats, because I've been seeing a decrease in gnats since I started putting this stuff in the top. I had a horrible gnat situation, but it's coming together now because this stuff I believe is what's helping. Okay, let's see. This thing is a little bit awkward looking because I broke it. It was a trellis that I broke in half, but well, actually in four, so it looks a little minky, but it'll get the job done. This is just some garden twine that I'm using from a 99-cent store where I got the trellis at also. This stuff comes in handy for everything. Let's see how we're gonna do you, honey. Difficult time. I'm not a perfectionist, but I try to make sure I'm doing a good job, especially with these plants. I'm real fragile with them, so especially since she just got here from the mail and traveling, trying to make her as happy as possible. Let's see. And it looks like the burrow marks comes from the leaves come from a stem versus like my emerald. Uh, well, a lot of them come from the middle stem, like the except the my philodendron red emerald. That has it's kind of like how the vining ones are. They come from each leaf, like another leaf comes from another leaf. Versus like these are the climbers. I mean, they come from the actual stem. As you see, there's some little leaves. There's some new leaves coming in, so she gonna look a little weird until she gets herself situated. Then I'll probably redo this, but I'm just trying to get this done. So then she's good to go for now. which way. Uh, it's all good. She's doing her best, and we're going to work together with each other. Just tie these real loosely on the stake just to give her some support. It's not the best looking. This leaf looks a little, I don't know, it's new, so I'm not going to mess with it really. But if it comes out looking weird, I'll go ahead and it might not make it, but we'll see. I'm not going to mess with it right now. It just looks a little like it was dry or something. This one, this right here. I think I'm gonna just do these big leaves for now, like this. Just get him some support for now, and then water her up, and she's potted up. So there's my philodendron Brule's Mark. Hope she does okay. Good water in. I need to put these in right now. So this is a 5.5. So I'm gonna put my Job's sticks, slow release fertilizer sticks. So she's gonna need 2.5 because with these you do like it tells you how many, and I believe a 6-inch needs 3, so I'm gonna do 2.5 for this. And there's a little bit of she has the Espoma soil also, which has earthworm casting and I believe bat boo or whatever. So she does have that soil in her also. All right, there she is. She's gonna be as good as it gets for now. So let me get this, clean this up, and then get ready for the Sansevieria. Okay, so I went ahead and added the cactus mix stuff, and it's really good in some orchid bark, a little tiny bit more soil, but not really much. This is real rocky. It's pumice and broken up bark, real rocky and sandy, just like Sansevieria is like. So, and I just watered the philodendron in because you do want to keep the soil a little bit moist, so it can start rooting out. So because it is a cutting, so I went ahead and watered her in, got the soil wet and stuff, and then I'll just keep letting it, make sure the soil is always a little bit wet. So here's my Sansevieria Gold Flame. Get her. I love this mixture. And they make it themselves, which I'll probably start buying this for my Sansevierias. The place where I went and got, that I had showed about the Hoyas and stuff. So let's see. Get Big Mama up out of here. My birthday girl. She's a big old pretty girl too. She's been growing good. I'm not gonna mess too much with her scent, the stuff that she has. Okay. She's a big old pretty girl. Okay. I don't even need to put rooting hormones for her because this was actually in a pot. She just sent it bare root. As you can see, it's been growing. She sent this bare root, so I don't know why I have the rooting hormone right here because I don't need no rooting hormone for her. And this grows huge. no, they don't really get no pests, the Sansevierias. Sometimes you see these little, looks like scale. They're like little blisters. I don't know what they are. I get them. I see them a lot on my Sansevierias, but dang, she's huge, and she got all these pups that are gonna be coming out soon. But yeah, I really don't see too many bugs for Sansevierias. Um, I'm sure there are some, but they're pretty tough cookies, and I don't think the bugs want to bother them either. So, but I always use precaution with everything. I want to protect them as much as I can. She's gonna grow just like my my black coral Sansevieria. She had a bunch of pups like that. I had to let some out. I took one off because it was so big, and she's just growing like she don't know what to do with herself. That was quick. I like these little pots too that are like this, so then she's not in there too deep. They like to be pot bound, so she's gonna grow them. Rhizomes are gonna come up. They're actually root other plants, so she's good. I've been wanting her for so long. I kept looking at the pictures of her over and over again, just wanting to get her. I could never find her, and I finally found her. It was the last one too on Etsy, and she's in really good shape. I'm definitely gonna give her a review and take a picture of her potted up and stuff. So let's see, that's a 6-inch. So we're gonna do one. This stuff is a good soil mixture. Pumice, orchid, charcoal, rocks, just what they love. Sansevierias love that mixture too because they are from the desert, well, Africa. And then I have another one coming in. Hopefully, I get it. I don't know. It's from out of the country. I've never ordered from out of the country. From Indonesia. So I'm praying that she gets here safely and they don't confiscate her. Or I don't know what they do. She's on her way though, so I cannot wait for that one. But that's coming from Indonesia, so I just hope and pray that it gets here safely. So there's her, Miss Golden Flame Sansevieria, to go with my collection. She's so pretty. Oh, she's a beauty. And the more light, more golder she's gonna get. I got all my Sansevierias are in the southwest window in my room, so I keep my Sansevierias in my room. There's a few in my front room that are Sansevierias, but pretty much all of those are just duplicates of the plants. But I pretty much keep them all in my room. So there's like, she's gonna be the 35th different one that I have, different type of Sansevieria. Actually, 36. I'm about to plot up right now. So, all right, there she is. There's my birthday girl. She's too adorable. And she's going to grow to be just, oh, I'm so happy I found her. And she's beautiful. And she's in this pot. Look at her. This girl, let me give her a little bit more shout out because she's a beauty. So I won't water her probably for a while. One of these pups is wanting to come out right now. So once I water her, she'll be fine. I'll probably wait though for watering her. I'll probably give her like a couple of days, then I'll water her. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and get the next one just a sec here. Okay, here's the other little So she's the 35th because I have the large samurai and then I have the dwarf. This is the dwarf version. So um, I don't know. Like I said, I'll show you side by side once I get her potted up. She came in this cute little thing, but I'm just gonna pot her up in this stuff. And I don't know, this stuff I may save. We'll see. I gotta figure out how I'm gonna get her up out of here because they wrapped her up with some moss, so I don't know what to expect. And I pull her out of here. So yeah, she'll make the 35th different, I don't know, species or whatever you call them. I always mess that up. Species cultivars. She's a different Sansevieria. Let's see if they just cut her off and does she have any roots? Let's see. Oh, she does. Look at you. Aren't you adorable? That. Oh, toss this. Sure I could have probably saved it, but I'd rather buy some organic what you call it. This looks like it's okay. I think I'm gonna just mix it in. What the heck? There's gravel, and then I got me a glass. So this is for measuring stuff. I'm liking it. Hurt to use this soil, mix it in. It's got more rocks, so more rocky stuff, the best. I don't know, I'm gonna just put a little bit of hormone on here. Let's see. She got a good little root though, so, or roots, but put her like that. Let's make this even rockier, but I'm gonna save the rest of this for the other plant, so I'm not tripping too much. Sprinkle this in with it, so that way. In here, little mama. This is generally how you have to do Sansevierias because you don't want the stems all inside the soil. I mean the actual leaves or whatever. So let me see. I'm just showing you how far I put it. I gotta keep it up, but that root's pretty long, so. And then of course rocks always end up falling inside the leaves. And I just pull them out. Now I got the toothpick, which is perfect. Or chopstick. I'll be using pens and pencils, whatever I can use, but I like this. This is perfect for aeration. It's the actual thing to check for water too. So this is really cool. This came with her. perfect. This is just what I needed. Because I always use pens. I even use like a makeup brush, a little blush brush I got from the Dollar Tree. I don't wear makeup anymore, really. Um, it seems like since I've been into plants, I don't really care too much about clothes, nothing. It's all, I goes to stores looking for stuff for plants. One day, I'm sure when I get all the collection, which trying to collect, just once you're a collector, I don't think I'll ever stop because there's too many Hoyas, too many philodendrons, Sansevierias. Well, they say there's like 70, but I think there's more. But a lot of times they get named wrong. Same with the Hoyas. I think they do that with Hoyas too. And I got her in here as good as she's gonna get. She's a little wobbly, but once I water her, she'll end up getting in there. She is too cute. Okay, there she goes. So there's her, my little dwarf, samurai dwarf. I'll show you. Let me put this up real quick, and I'll show you the big one I have. This is like that is. Put her food up in here real quick. So this is a 2 inch. So I'm just gonna put, 4 inch, and I'm just gonna put a 4 inch gets two, and then 6 inches get three, and then the fives I do. Did I put three? I didn't even put none in with the other one. Oh, yeah, I need to put three in hers. I know my Sansevieria is like these too. For some reason, I seen them starting to grow like right away. Especially my starfish, she hadn't grown nothing. Now she's almost a full. She has a whole, almost another plant growing in her pot with her, which I think I'm gonna just leave alone, like I did with my well fan. All right, we're good to go, young lady. Let me get the other one, and then just so here's the one. This was labeled as a samurai, but um, they have the dwarf, and then they have this one. I think this is just the samurai. Just a samurai, and then this is samurai dwarf because. Uh, they're even a little bit built differently. I want to say she's like coming out like a star. This one just is fan like. She doesn't have like how she does, unless I don't know. But this is the huge one, which they kind of look totally different. But I know this is the dwarf, so I'm just gonna call her the samurai dwarf. We're gonna call her baby samurai, mama samurai. But this girl's pretty big. She was loose in here in her this middle. I had to put some cinnamon in the middle, so I'm hoping. I don't know what was going on. I think I accidentally bumped into her and loosened this up, but she looks all right. I keep these guys dry, so all Sansevierias, and I did put some food stick in the other one. Excuse me, I'll be going on and on. Anyhow, that's her. I'm gonna put them all together so you can see how. Well, you've seen how they all look. It's already 40 minutes into the video. So if you watched it all the way through, thank you. Have a blessed day. Bye.